What's up everyone? So in this video we're gonna take a look at the rigid 14-gallon wet dry vac. I bought this vac because it was on sale last week for about $75 online. However, right now if you go to the Home Depot store, they have this for only $69 in store. So yeah, the only way you get it cheaper is actually by going directly to the store to get this vac. Basically, it's 14 gallons and it comes with a whole bunch of accessories included right here. So I think 2 hoses, extensions, whole bunch of different heads, and it comes with a filter and a filter bag. Okay, this is a 14-gallon NXT rigid dry wet vacuum. So without further ado, gonna open up the package and take a look, see what's inside. So there you have it. Let's see. Feels kind of hastily packed. There's really not much to it. It's just a paper bag laying here. On the top, actually, there's already some damage over here that I can see. Not sure if it's gonna affect its usage. And then a whole bunch of tubes just loosely laying around in the box. This is one of them. This is one giant head attachment. This looks like a more traditional, like floor section attachment. And what's this? Looks like some sort of mounting system for the hose. Another one of those extensions, and more different kinds of heads for different crevices, gaps, and a little brush head. That's nice. And one more over here. This is one of the larger ones. This looks like it's actually for liquid. There is a soft rubbery thing over there to catch the liquid, so you can suck it into the dry vac. Here's the vacuum itself with a very long cable. I think 25 foot. I think. Here we go. And I assume the filter is probably already inside. Let's just take it apart. So this is the locking mechanism. Once you lose it, you can grab the top and take it out. Really need a handle of some sort, probably in there. So there's a blue filter, which is I think a 3-layer filter. It's not the HEPA filter that they usually sell for more money, and a whole bunch of other accessories. So handles right here, that's why. Your user manual, warranty card, registration card, and your flexible hose right here. So the inside is pretty rigid, just plastic. It's basically a giant plastic box. And on the bottom over here, if you are using it for wet purpose, there's a drain plug on the side. Over here is where the duct is going to go to suck the stuff in, and they have a little thing over here to have the airflow on the side, which is interesting design. So I actually have another rigid dry wet vacuum at my other house down in Miami. That one actually had an interesting design because that one actually integrated a blower feature into the head. And this one, I don't think it has that blower feature. I don't think, but it might. So we'll have to find out. First thing first, I need to get the of course the wheels and the all the other attachment and accessories installed first, so I can actually just lift it on top. Okay, so let's do that part first. This is actually where your casting wheel is going to be sitting on the bottom. Those are the hose clips that you're going to install on the top of the power head. All the screws you need to screw everything in. And your handle also just needs 2 screws to be screwed onto the power head. And your 4 caster wheels. So the first thing first is we're actually going to just flip this. And then we're going to put there's a locking tab over here. You just align it with that hole, flip it, and push it in there. Okay, so one of the leg is down, and we have 3 to go. Okay, here we go. So the wheels just directly clicks into place. You just apply a little force, it should go in. There's a little clipper on the top. It's kind of hard to do. Okay, so you need to apply a little more force for the clicking wheels to go into there, the casting wheel. Careful, don't pinch your fingers when you push it down. So, and now if you flip it over, it's very nicely almost halfway done. Okay, so now we put the power head back into the base, and then we can install the rest of the stuff. On the 2 sides are where the hose clip is going to go, because as you can see there are 2 screws over here, and then on the other side 2 more screws. This is for your flexible hose where you can rest in a little bit. And on the top, your handle is just going to rest on the top over here with 2 screws. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and install those. Can't do it with one hand. And we're going to come back and maybe try it out for the first time. Right now, every included parts has been stored on the dry vac itself. So as you can see, all the attachments that's round can be rest over on the edge of the casting wheel. So when you take it off, you can see there's a little area over here for you to rest all the accessories. That's when they are not in use, you can leave them there. And so there are 4, so you can leave essentially 4 different accessories on 4 legs. And over here is the accessories holder. Basically, this one holds 3 more accessories. So you have your crevice tool, and the 2 of the more flat ones can be rest on the side. You just push it in, and then it rests over there for storage. There are 2 holes on the vacuum. So one of the hole right next to the blower motor. This is your exhaust port, which can also be used as a dedicated blower. So basically you can take the top off and just use it as a blower to blow off any sawdust or debris that you have in your workshop. So that's a blower feature. Actually, they preserved that feature for the new generation of the dry wet vac, which is really great. And over here is your power button. So basically turn it on and turn it off. Okay, so to take the blower off, I haven't figured out how to do that, but when I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I don't really need to use the blower feature. This is your flex hose. This is where your hose normally goes, which is on the actual base of the dry wet vac. So you put it in here. It's a little tab over here. You put it all the way in and lock it. So I mean, the hose actually, rotates and flexes, so it's fine. And over on this side is where you attach one of the optional hard hose, and then your accessories, or you can directly attach any of the accessories onto the soft hose directly. So when the hose is not in use, you can just rest it over here on the side where I actually just finished installing the soft hose clipper on 2 sides. Basically, they are just secured by screws. So just follow the instructional manual. You should be able to get this set up fairly quickly, and this is what it looks like fully finished. The wire is pretty long, So that's quite useful, especially if you work in a space where it's really hard to reach the power sockets over there. But it would be really also helpful to have a extension cable in case you need to have it running further away from a power socket. So it's done a great job. Kept the basement, not the basement, kept the garage. It pretty much sucked up all the dust in my garage. All kinds of big, small debris and dust, especially this area, which I had trouble when I'm using a broom to like sweep. It's really hard to sweep the dust out of those like gaps inside, and the vacuum was able to suck up everything in those little small gaps, which is fantastic. So also the hose plus two hard tubes are probably needed when you do just any kind of job. So because that way it extends all the way for best reach. Let's open up the pan and take a quick look. Let's see what it looks inside. And of course, so this is what it looks like inside. I didn't use a dust bag, try to save it for later, but all the dust gets collected over there, and the filter actually already looks pretty dirty. It was blue, now it's like pretty much black. So yeah, keep an eye on your filter. If it needs replacement, for sure you need to replace those for the best performance. Otherwise, a great vacuum. So a lot of other areas that I need to vacuum. For example, the attic, in the basement, in the garage, and also upstairs in the attic area of the unfurnished area. A lot of debris from the roofer when they came over and changed the roof. So I think this vacuum is gonna do a great job. If you guys have any questions about the Rigid 14-gallon dry wet vacuum, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.